His conversions are pretty well practiced, and he usually is able to land them. But the thing is, he doesn't really have he doesn't throw as many mix-ups in neutral as someone like Jixie would. But notoriously, Kyle also doesn't like to grab, and it's something I know he's been working on. So we'll see if he can start implementing some tomahawks into this game plan, because he's not going to be able to just go into T-drill. And there's the first grab.
The first instant of the game was both of them run up shield, and I had such a smash for like moment.
See, that triggered my fight or flight response.
Yeah, Kyle, definitely lacking grabs in the past. Loved it as a heavy player against Pikachu. Jixie looking very dominant this first stock so far.
Yeah, immediate skill check on that S match. Jixie is out here to make a statement. Kyle, the 1 seed, I believe, right?
Kyle, I believe, is first seed, yes. I believe it's Kyle, Rogam, Low?
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Those are the top 3.
Losers.
Oh wow, just letting that up smash rip out of the corner, anticipating a jump, but very strange reads. Zelda's not too typically jump happy in the corner. Let's use their normals kind of fight our way out.
Kyle's got some strange callouts that work a lot more than they should.
And that's what I'm saying. Kyle's like he's very. He'll find these instances where he just kind of wins, and you would never expect him to. Whereas Jixie is a player more fixated on winning the interactions, so they know that they should.
Pikachu also just a character that lets Kyle do that.
Exactly. He's definitely playing a Pikachu strength.
I like whatever it's called. Nehru's Love?
Nehru's Love.
I forget which goddess is which thing.
Yeah. So Kyle, I like that he's trying some different stuff to do with Phantom, but Jixie, has played a bunch of people who all try to do different things versus Phantom.
Kyle has brought this back though completely.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what the adjustment has been, but something has changed.
I feel like it's more Jixie's end than Kyle.
Yeah.
Feeling a lot more hesitant in some of these options.
Yeah, and that could be just like the threat of Pikachu. But
gotta expect Pikachu to go out there.
Yeah, I like that Kyle does too. Pikachu said don't go out that guard. She's like, what are you doing, son?
Yeah.
I pick a different character.
You are wasting one of the best pieces of potential of your character.
He's also like really being pretty conservative with some of his bridges. I noticed he didn't go for up air fair there because it's not a frame 1 link. Look, he's respecting Nehru's Love. Wants his damage to be guaranteed. And knows a straight hit into an edge guard is probably just what he's on.
I feel like the pattern we're seeing from Kyle is he just does not get intimidated.
Yeah.
It does not matter to him what happens the first stock, the first 2 stocks, the first game.
And that's the confidence that comes with playing a top tier. Maybe it's the opposite happening for Jixie a little bit here. Maybe you're just outclassed at the CSS.
I was a big fan of that random Ferrari's win, just to try to catch him falling.
It was very effective versus Wait for God, but very different characters here. And Jixie cannot just fight their way back to center right now.
Who got the grab?
One thing I noticed from Kyle, into the skill check.
Oh my, that was such a good mix-up, because you're 9 times out of 10 expecting the grab there.
And he was reacting to it too, the dash away. And then Jixie, I don't know if you noticed, they actually turned around. The grab was never even part of the equation.
Yeah.
It was waiting for the roll.
100%.
Really good. And sometimes that's all you need, you just need to have one set play rhythm down. And if you haven't theory crafted the way out of that, if you're Kyle, you have to do that here, and that takes mental energy.
Yeah. Especially in the heat of the game, last stock. That's a tough situation to be in.
And Kyle is, definitely a favorite to win this bracket, but I would say that out of the three top seeds, he's the one that typically is not known for the crazy adaptations a lot. He's somebody who just kind of tries to polish up his execution, saying, I can make up for these mistakes with my final game.
Gotcha's an adaptation machine, on the other hand.
Right.
With, lacking the confidence to back it up.
Yeah, whereas Rogam is the momentum guy, where it's more based on how he's feeling at any given time. But we'll see how much Kyle's punish game can circumvent this. And, being of the school of thought, it's like, well, I don't need to figure out how to deal with this gimmick. I just need to keep staging the whole time. That's definitely a valid option, too. Good DI check.
I think that was the first one Jixie's done of the set.
I just like to see people DI that move right. It's sad when they don't. Staying in place. Wasn't expecting that.
Good mix-up.
Yeah, and the immediate, that's something that you said about the immediate same set play, but doing the completely different second pattern.
Oh my god.
That was a Zelda combo, bro.
Jixie did not play like this pre-Omicron.
No, not at all.
At all.
There's a...
In fact, I felt like they were plateauing near the end of last season.
Yeah. That ledge exchange was just something like, the ferocity there wasn't there before. Like, this is my advantage. I worked hard to get this positioning. I'm going to milk every percent of you out of you I can get. And
That is a regrab. No punish from Kyle.
it's the T-Joel F tilt punching the roll on. Dash attack, gonna seal it. He's got some percent to make up. See what he can do. Yeah, approaching with T-Jolt and then Aries Love gonna box him out. Fading back, thinking about how he wants to play this.
So silly.
Yeah, Kyle's starting to implement the quick attacks to center. We'll see how long that works for. It's a double-edged sword, you know, because the minute you start getting red on that, one of the only ways to deal with quick attack.
Still in up some percent though?
Yeah, I think the adjustment has been to stay a little bit more grounded, and it's starting to work for him. Good back air to catch the landing. Doesn't get anything off the tech chase though.
He is making the most out of these tiny advantage states that he can get.
Yeah, he's also staying a little bit closer to Jixie's start range, so that they can't get set up with Phantom, which I like. And sometimes it's the only adaptation you really need to make is just like realizing, oh, this character's mid-range isn't as good as I thought it was. Let me respect them a little less.
The Phantom off stage to stop the momentum to avoid the Pikachu fair was like something I would never even think of in my entire life.
Yeah, and that's the thing with these character specialists, man.
They know.
Yeah.
Barely living.
Kyle betting it all here on his punish game. Let's see what he can do with his last stock in winners, possibly.
I'm like low-key mad that up-B to stage worked out.
Yeah, he needs to shield and grab these landings. The adjustment's not there yet.
Not on
Kill
town.
yet, not on town.
This is Kyle's pick.
Oh, no pummel there.
Probably a panic.
I'm just gonna go for a third fair.
Did Master Yoshi just get juiced?
Yeah, bro, I think he did. Oh, good shield in time to get rid of that Phantom. We got a bear chain here. Choo-choo!
This is where it's scary. You don't want Pikachu to get this going.
That was just a quick Amtrak, though. We weren't too worried about that. Oh, brilliant DI to tech there.
Oh, the parry! So crucial in that
Jixie
situation.
starting to get her handle on the pace of these T-Jolts. Good parry, down air punish. Can he fight through the Phantom? Yes, but he doesn't grab for it. Oh, big punish. No, just a grab, stage control.
Jixie's like got the patience down, but then is too committed to these approaches after. Like these dash attacks, I don't like them.
I like the employment of down air as a double jump bait to get Jixie to burst with dash attack or something of the like.
I really like that there.
Yeah, that was a good, brilliant DI mix up there. Just the inside fairways win. I wasn't sure which way that was going to send Kyle, and it looks like he guessed wrong.
This is best of 3, right?
I think this is 5.
I meant 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you should change the round to winner semis. Yeah, we are.
So this is an outcome I don't think anyone expected, especially given the character discrepancy and the player discrepancy.
I am regretting not grabbing Jixie round 2.
Yeah, yeah. And Zelda is also a character I think that thrives in these sort of pressured environments where it's like, oh, I'm like, don't really know how to fight this character, but this character is also bad on paper and I should be winning. You know, anything that deviates you from your game plan and you're thinking about anything but the game, that's super important to not lose sight of.
I'm just so fascinated. I was never expecting, if you asked me, like, which of the high tier players,
Top 20, top 20.
I'm a high tier in this tournament.
Yeah.
To like have changed the most between the breaks, I would not have guessed Jixie. But I am 100% here for it.
It's almost the opposite of the set we saw versus Wait Forgot, where Wait Forgot actually had the answer to a lot of the mix-ups. It was just the neutral was being lost about 70% of the time. Here, Kyle's winning the neutral. When it comes time to interact and scramble or at ledge, he just doesn't have answers for some of the buttons Zelda has.
It's almost like he's trying to brute force his way in.
Right.
And it's just not panning out. Because you can't against Zelda's buttons.
And even if you do, because it is working sometimes, Pikachu's not the character that's going to convert into a kill off of brute force offensive mix-up. And as he does it right now, proving me wrong. But, this is where he has to pull out everything in the tank.
Yeah, we saw him living to 190 against Lone.
Oh, beautiful extension there.
Oh, the wait, but...
There? Yeah. I know Kyle. Yeah.
Jixie
Go ahead.
a bit too antsy for this kill. Losing a bit of the patience we've been seeing so far in this set. What were you going to say?
I don't remember. It's irrelevant.
Gets the stock, but 75.
Yeah. Just can't get around this ledge set play. But has done enough to this point where it might not matter. And I think that's Kyle's objective here.
If you're Jixie, though, you've got this game to lose. You've got another game to lose
absolutely,
after.
absolutely.
No need to stress about this game.
I also can't believe this wasn't banned. Oh, wow! He said Sakurai!
But at the same time, you don't want Kyle to build this momentum.
My question would be, how much can that momentum from one game when you're down 2-0 carry you through the rest of the set? Like, I don't know what Kyle's bans would be in this situation, but I'd imagine he'd probably ban smaller stages. Oh, and that's really what you don't want to see.
Oh my god.
That's a rare flub from Kyle. Not characteristic of him whatsoever.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen him.
I don't think I've ever seen him SD in that fashion. And if you're Jixie, this is exactly what you were looking for. Oh, Kyle not phased by it though. Tech chasing with down air.
I like the fairs to get off me.
Yeah. Kyle having much better responses to some of these burst options from Jixie with the out shield back air.
The dash attack finally working out.
Jixie was sharping.
And a
Commanding
3-0.
3-0.
And a well-deserved top-up. Very well-deserved.